Hi everybody, it's me Tess with Tess Loves Yarn. And you guys, guess what? I went out to Amazon and I bought 10 safety eye tools so you didn't have to. And we are going to put them on some plushy yarn today, and I am going to use them for the very first time with you so you can see just how intuitive or easy or not so easy that they are to use. All right, so I'm gonna flip my camera down and we are gonna get started. I'll be right back. Hi everybody, I am back with our camera turned in the downward position, and you guys, I had to start this over because my dog started barking and I redid the first one, and I used this wooden tool which is very easy and fits in my hand very nicely, and I like that. But I'm going to go ahead and do another one just to show you, since I had to start the video over. So I'm going to put an eye in this. We're pretending like this is our plushie. I'm going to put an eye in, and then I'm going to push it in there so that the back is out. And then we're going to take our little washer here and we're going to insert that on top of this with the little cup. See how it's like a little cup in the down position. So you want the curve facing upwards, okay? So we're going to put it on just like this, and then we're going to eyeball our little tool, and we're going to pick the hole that corresponds most closely to that washer, and that's going to be the second hole right here. And then we're going to just hold on to it and we're going to push it down just like this, and voila, there we go. That was very, very easy, you guys. Now this tool is $7.99. It has 6 openings, and you can see that's a variety of sizes. You get the very small size all the way up to this jumbo size right here. Okay, so that's really big. That goes from a 3mm all the way up to 30mm. This opening is 30mm. So very easy to hang on to as well. I really like that. Okay, so that was tool number 1. I'm going to put this back down. Now we're going to move on to tool number 2, and I'm just going to pick a different eye, and we're going to pop this eye in, and we're going to use this ball tool right here. It only has one size, which is, you know, kind of off-putting in a way, considering these other tools have many different sizes. And this tool was $9.99. Okay, $9.99. I'm going to get a washer. I'm going to put the washer on the back, and we're going to see if that one size tool will do this. Let's see, we're going to hold it. Oop. Well, I don't know, you guys. I'm going to hold it on. Oh, this is not working for this size washer, I don't think. Let's see if we put it on the table. Nope. Okay, you guys. Right there, this one does not work for this size. Let's see if it will work for a smaller eye size. So let's try this smaller eye, which is about a 12mm eye. Put the washer on the back, and then we're going to take our little tool and push down, and yes, it worked for the small one. So what does that tell you? If you have small eyes and you only use small eyes, well, this will work. But yeah, so far not a fan of this one, you guys. Okay. Yeah, not a fan of that one. All right, let's move on to our next one. By the way, the description with this ball right here says that it will do a size 10 millimeter eye up to a 14 millimeter eye, but when we tried this one, it did not work. And this is a 14 millimeter eye right here, and I couldn't get it to work. Now, just to let you know, this tool does not come alone. It comes with 50 sets of these black eyes in various sizes. So it's a combination set. Yeah. Okay. And the eyes that it comes with are the 10, 12, and 14 millimeter eyes. And supposedly this tool is supposed to be able to get all of those eyes on. But I had difficulties getting the 14 millimeter on here. So with that said, let's move on to the next tool. All right. So now we're going to move on to this tool, which this is a really big tool. And so, yeah, I don't know if this is intended to be part of the tool, but I think you could use it as part of the tool, even though it looks different from these right here. But what we're going to do is we're going to use a big eye on this to see what this tool does. All right, we got a big old washer here, and let's see, let's try to match this tool up. Oh, that's too big, you guys. These hole openings are too big for even this big size, washer right here. So that is not going to work. Let's try one of the smaller eyes, and we'll try that smaller opening to see if it's actually part of the tool or not. We'll put our washer on here, and we'll try the smaller one. And no, it's it actually does not work. Okay, look at that, you guys. It got stuck inside the hole because this is really thick. See how thick that is? Yeah. And this was too small to use. So we're gonna put that out, and let's try this one. Here's a bigger eye with a bigger washer, and we'll use the smallest hole. Let's see if that, okay, so that worked. The smallest little hole right here actually worked on this bigger eye. But you guys, you have to use some ginormous eyeballs to want this tool right here. So I'm gonna say right now, this is not a winner. However, if you use giant eyeballs and you want one of these, they're $8.69. They have 4 holes, and it says that this one is a 10 mil, this one is 22, and these are 32 mil. So these apparently are the same size, so that you could put 2 eyes in a project and smoosh them down at the same time, which is kind of cool. But look at the size of those babies. You'd have to use like I said, ginormous eyeballs to make this work for you. So for me, that's a no-go kind of tool. So put that aside. Let's grab another eye and put that in, and we're going to move on to the next tool, which let's see. Did we use this tool already, you guys? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I have a feeling we did use this tool already. This green square. I'm not sure. You know what? I'm not sure if I used it or not. So we're going to do it again. If I did, I'm sorry. It's $7.69. It has 6 holes and it goes from a 3 mil all the way up to a 30 mil. So maybe I did do this already. You know, I apologize, you guys. I've got some low blood sugar problems and it's really affecting me. But there we go. This was very easy to use. I do like that it has all the different sizes here. Goes from a 6 mil all the way up to a 30 mil. So that's pretty nice. And that was $7.69. Okay. So I am going to put this over here so we know that I used it. La la. All right. The next tool that we are going to use is another plastic tool that has Imperial measurements. So 1 inch down to a 25 inch. And just to let you know, this one right here is $7.99. It has 5 holes. It comes in numerous different colors. And it has a 6 mil, a 10 mil, a 15 mil, a 20 mil, and a 25 mil opening. All right. So let's see if, oh, too big for that. Let's see. Looks like that one might work for this one. But I think I want to save this one for a different tool. Let's try a smaller eye again. All right. We'll pop that in. We'll get a washer. Remember, cup side down. And then let's see. Let's look. Is it that? No, I guess it would be possibly that size right there. And we're gonna push. And I think the reason I can't get it in there is because the other eyes are in the way. So we're just going to move it over here. And then I'm going to go back in and let's see how, yeah, there we go. Okay, super easy, you guys. Like I said, this tool right here is $7.99 and it's got 5 holes right there, which go from a smaller hole right here, which is like, what is that? 6 millimeter, all the way up to a 25. So that's pretty versatile. All right, let's move on. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of our tools. That means we have 4 left. And I am going to grab one that is very intriguing to me. Check this out, you guys. This is a ball that you can grab onto, and it has different sizes here. This one goes from a 10 mil right here all the way up to, on this side, a 20 mil. Yeah. So that is a pretty decent difference. So 10, 15, and 20. Okay. Let me see. That's too big for our biggest one. But this one, the 15 mil opening is about perfect. So let's try one of our giant eyes. And you guys, the beauty with this is you can put your eyes really close together because there's nothing around here like these plastic ones where the rest of this plastic can get in the way if you have your eye too close. See that? You know, the same with this one and the same with this one. You need to have space in there so that you can put your eye. because if you're too close to another eye, it's not going to let you do it because that extra plastic will be in the way. All right, so we've got our eye in there. We've got our washer cup down. I'm going to take this tool and I'm going to press. Oh my gosh, that was easy peasy, y'all. Easy peasy. And there's our eyeball. Big giant eyeball. And we could get as close to any of these other ones as we want because there's nothing to get in the way. All right. And you want to make sure you use the tool on the washer and not the eyeball itself, because you can damage that eyeball if you use a tool like this on the eye. You'll scratch it or possibly even break it. So make sure you're using the tool on the washer side like that. Okay? Now, here is another tool that is very similar. It's just a different size. So it has a smaller size point. It starts at a 6 mil. It has a 9 mil. And then it goes up to a 13 mil. Now let's see if the bigger washer, the bigger washer actually will fit the 13 mil. So let's put this in. And once again, we can put it as close to any eye that we want because this particular tool does not have anything around it. So we're going to use the largest opening on this ball tool, and we're going to put our washer cup down and we're going to press. And there we have it, you guys. And look how close that is to this tool right here. That's amazing. Okay. I mean, I'm really liking this one. All right. Now we're going to move on. You guys, I didn't even need these other two, really, did I? Maybe I did with one of these tools, but yeah, you know, it is what it is, right? So we're going to move on to our next tool. And let me see. Let's do some funny eyes. You want to do some fun eyes? Here we go. We'll put these, pop these in, and we get our washer cup down, and we are going to use this tool. Look at this one, you guys. So this tool is $8.95. Did I tell you how much the ball tools were? Both of these were $9.99 a piece, you guys. $9.99 a piece. Sorry about that. I will have links to all of these tools in my description below, so don't worry. If you like one, you can boom, go right over to Amazon and grab it, okay? Let's see. Where were we? Oh, yes. We're going to use these fun eyes, and we're going to use this tool, which has a 7 mil opening and a 13 mil opening. And we are going to try using the 7 mil opening on this washer and see if it works. And it did. It was super easy, you guys. Look at that. So our eyes are in there. And that was super easy to use this tool right here. Yeah, I like that. I like this tool. I really do. Let's see. Let's try our very last tool now. And I did say this was $8.95, correct? I hope I did. Yeah. Our very last tool is a surprise tool, y'all. This is not advertised as a safety eye tool. It is a slide-on gauge for your crochet hooks and your knitting needles to determine size, okay? But when I was looking at this, I thought, you know what? That could be a safety eye tool. So I thought, I'm going to try this because if it works as a safety eye tool and it works to measure your crochet hooks, right? Like, let me grab one. Here we go. And it works to measure your crochet hooks like this. And you can use it for safety eyes. Oh my gosh, what a multifunctional tool, correct? So let's see if we can get this to act as a tool for safety eyes. So we're going to put our washer on, and then I'm going to pick an opening that I think will do. Let's see. And it worked, you guys. Look at that. It worked. Now, this right here measures your hooks and needles from a very small size, which is a 0.5. And these are hook and needle sizes, not millimeters. That's the only thing. But you know what? You can eyeball it, or you can do what I did and just be like, nope, nope, nope. Oh yeah, that fits. See that? And then you can use that size. You don't really need to know the millimeter size of the actual opening. Now, this is called the slide-on gauge. It is $11.81 on Amazon. It has a ton of openings, you guys. So you can put safety eyes on from very small all the way up to this bigger hole right here. And you guys, the usable sizes here would be like a 2 millimeter, which starts right here. This would be a 2 millimeter, and all the way up to this biggest opening, which is 20 millimeters. So, you guys, that is the end of the 10 tools. Now, I'm going to talk about what I really like. First of all, these plastic tools that I pulled out, I'm not a big fan of them because if you want to put your eyes close together, this surrounding material gets in the way. It can get in the way. You'd have to be careful of your placement of your eyes, especially these larger ones, you know, right? This one, yeah, this is just way too big. Even this one, too big. I mean, if you wanted to go with something like this one would be the most appropriate, I guess, because it's the smallest one in size. I do not care for these plastic ones. This one I did like a lot because you can hang on to it really easily. And it doesn't have a whole lot of like extra material around it like these plastic ones do. I mean, it's pretty much the size of the hole, right? So, which ones I recommend? I do recommend this one, which is $7.99. And as I said, it goes from a 6 mil up to a 30 mil. I do highly recommend both of these. I think that you could get away with just getting one and get the smaller one, which has the smaller opening, but goes all the way up to the bigger opening right here. I think this one would be perfect. This is very, very nice to hold in your hand, and it was probably one of the easiest tools to use. And I really, really liked it. So I would highly recommend this 3-in-1 ball. It was $9.99. It has the 3 openings right here from 6 mil to 13 mil that you could use on various sizes of safety eyes. Super easy to hold and use, okay? This one might be a little big unless you use like super ginormous eyeballs. Yeah, there we go. Okay. The other one that I recommend, I do recommend this tool. I mean, it has 2 openings. It has the smaller opening, which, as you saw, did fit my smaller eyes. And then it had the bigger opening, which fit these bigger eyes right here. See? And you guys, super easy to use. You just kind of hold it like a pencil and push down, push down. So the ones that I am recommending right here. And then if you want a bonus and you want to go ahead and use something outside of the box that is really meant as a gauge for telling you what size needle and hooks you have, this is an awesome tool. It is the most expensive. It's $11.81, but it's also the most versatile out of all the tools that I showed you, and it works. It's made out of acrylic, but the acrylic is pretty thick. I don't think it's going to break unless you're just really harsh and really hard on the tool. But I mean, it is very versatile. You do maybe take a risk of breaking some of these bigger ones if you press too hard. That's the only drawback to this one. If you're careful with it, I think you could use this as a safety eye tool. And if you ever had a hook or needles that didn't have the size on it, voila, here you go. All right. So these are the 4 tools I highly recommend. I will have them all listed in the description below. And I'm going to turn the camera back around and we're going to talk for 1 second more. Okay. Thanks everybody. Hold on. Okay. Now that we've done all that, I just realized I forgot to use this tool. Can you say low blood sugar brain fog? That's right. It's happening. Okay. This is what we're going to do. We are going to take this eye and put it on here next to the one I have on here already, and we are going to use that tool. So you can also see that tool, right? All right, here we go. I think I got, yeah, I've got that in a good place. I like it. We are going to go with that placement right there. Okay, you guys, I'm going to turn my little plushie inside out, just like this. And I have the washer. We're going to put that on here. And then I'm just going to eyeball one of these. I think we're going to, yeah, we're going to use this opening right here. And let's see, we're going to push. Ooh, do you hear it pop? It's on there, you guys. So let me see. Yay, we have eyes, everybody. Woohoo! Okay, you know, this tool was very easy to use, but like I said, with all of this plastic around it, it is going to be hard if your eyes aren't far enough apart. So that's the only thing. And you know the rest because I already talked about it. But yeah, so you guys, that's the end of the video. If you are new here, I would be tickled pink if you'd hit that subscribe button and join me here on my little YouTube channel. If you are a returning subscriber, you know how much I appreciate all of you, each and every one of you. I appreciate your loyalty and your comments. You guys keep me going all the time, and sometimes it's a little rough behind the scenes, so thank you for that. Also, I have links to my Instagram and to my Facebook group. If you are interested, or if you have an Instagram account, I'd love it if you'd go over there and follow me. I'd also love it if you'd join me on Facebook. Yeah, that would be fun. So if you are interested in seeing my Etsy shop, there's a link for that. I really gotta go. Yeah. So you know what's next, everybody. Be kind and be safe out there in the world, no matter where you are. And I will see you on Sunday, where I am going to have a big giveaway announcement. So join me Sunday and be surprised at what I am going to offer all of you guys as a giveaway. All right. See you then, everybody. Bye.